Okay, recorded. Hey, did Julie exit again? Okay, never mind. Okay, can see this slide?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, okay, so remember some of y'all I after my talk, right? I've shared with y'all this slide, right? Okay, so I say we initially thought the so-called pre-launch is for the first year, but apparently is only up to from 1st November to mid 2026. Okay, likely is June lah, if you ask me, huh? Okay, likely is June. Okay, so we have a solid 6 months. Okay, and then some of y'all I told y'all, right, what I heard then, you see, like I say, India, that means pre-launch is only Indian, okay, Indian and Indian eligible, right? Indian eligible so far, so called, okay, and of course, Indians, right? But then when so-called mass launch, which is mid 2026, the rest of the world can come in, right? Am I right? I told you all that, right? Okay, no more already, this one salah, no longer already. No longer the rest of the world. India will be a closed market for don't know how long. So far, no news means it will be quite a while. Yeah, because new market and the Indian government want to protect, and then of course direct sales in India has been around for a while, right? So there is a lot of controls in place. So I think maybe this also apply to the rest of the direct sales, not only new skin. Okay, so take note So after India launch, even when launch already, full launch in let's say June 2026, we also cannot sponsor Indian. Okay, but we still have a lot of incentive to sponsor India eligible, of course, right? Okay, yeah, this is the exciting part. Okay, so this part clear, okay, so you all leave your questions to the end after my deck. Okay, you all write down the question so that don't break my flow. Okay, then you all ask me at the end. Okay, so this one I clarify, pre-launch and to launch, right? Even after launch, also outside people cannot sponsor Indian. Okay, only eligible and Indian people, and of course, India people also cannot sponsor outside. It's a totally closed system, totally closed. Okay, yeah. I mean, like China still EBD and never can, right? But India cannot, okay, unless you are Indian or Indian eligible. Okay, next. Remember this product launch portfolio that I sent to some of y'all. Y'all saw, right? 6 products, right? So this is the one that I'm a bit disappointed. Okay, in a sense, you all see on the right hand side got prism or not? Okay, apparently, this prism is for illustration only. Walao. Okay, remember I told you, right? Wow, if we cannot qualify Singapore prism, I mean early access first batch, hey, our next earliest even before the second batch of qualification for Singapore is November. I just create an Indian BR, right? An Indian eligible BR. Then I can buy the prism already through my Indian downline, right? Then they ship the prism over to India. Okay, so apparently this one big question mark. Okay, according to Derek, likely is for illustration, but some leaders also say that may have. Okay, so but if you ask me, I think likely is won't be first. Even have is not first November because Derek say, right. He just met Steve Hatchett, Derek met Steve Hatchett in Greece, you all know, right? The Belgian cruise. They told him that actually very limited stock because Derek was pushing for it to come to Singapore. That means mass release as soon as possible. So this is a slight good news. We may get it as soon as March. Okay, that means can buy, like, don't need to qualify one. Okay, he's fighting for that. So he said, right, how can India then get the stock by November? Okay, so yeah, so we may not. So the strategy to build India line then get the prism on 1st November. Okay, Nicky, I never say okay, for now. But some leaders are checking for me whether is it like 1st November can get. But if you ask me, I think likely not lah. Maybe later lor. If later also we get it in Singapore already soon. So also no big deal. Okay clear okay. So this is one Okay, now the exciting part already So I go into the okay. So let's revise who can build the India business. Okay, so let's talk about 1st November. These are the 4 class 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 classes of people that can build the Indian market when India open in 1st November. Okay, so Indian national, of course, right? Is India, they stay in India, right? Then non-resident Indian national will be, in our terms context, will be PRs, for example, right? PRs means they are actually Indian national, but they working in Singapore. I mean, sorry, they have another residence in Singapore, right? Permanent resident, right? But they are still a citizen of India, like, okay. Then of course OCI, you all know, right? What is OCI? That means they already no longer have any Indian so-called passport or whatever. Okay, they could be even be a citizen. That means not even PR. PR still considered Indian citizen. But that means they could be a citizen in a country already. Okay, but yet they are able to get OCI because they're able to prove lineage back to India. Okay, must apply one this OCI card. But I know some Indians here already OCI, like Natasha. Okay, Julie, are you an OCI?
Yes, I'm OCI, Jerry.
Congratulations. Okay. So I heard OCI not very common. Okay, in Singapore lah, at least. Okay. Okay. Next will be PIO. Okay. Actually, right, PIO and OCI is the same. Okay. Why I say the same? Okay. Since 2015, okay, India government already stopped issuing PIO. So PIO is before it's like it's an old thing. Okay. So PIO no longer issue in 2015, and PIO only valid for 15 years, which means, right, 2030 there should not be any more PIO in the world. But if you ask me, I think not almost cannot find PIO now already. Mostly they are OCI. Okay, okay, OCI apparently like is forever one. Once you apply successful, I heard it's forever, but this one not important if you ask me. Because can always apply one if you ask me, right? Because it's about lineage back to India. How can you suddenly know lineage, right? That's why I read somewhere it's forever. Did you know, Julie, about this? Is it OCI? Is it a forever? Do you need to reapply or whatever?
It's forever. No need to reapply.
Okay, so I'm correct. Okay, OCI, PIO need to reapply. Okay, PIO need to reapply. Okay, and because it's only valid for 15 years, then you have to reapply. So I think they take out PIO. They take out PIO no more already. Okay, last one. Okay, okay. Now I'm talking about 1st November. I haven't talked about now. Okay, I'm talking about 1st November. Who can go into the Indian market? Okay, then of course foreigners with valid Indian visa. Okay, what is this? Okay, I give you an example. People like I know Sarah. Sarah has a Japanese friend. Okay, she has a Japanese friend doing business in India already. Like I think don't know doing recruitment or what lah. Or Sarah, is it recruitment for Indian people?
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy, right? This Japanese he's a foreigner, right? He's not Indian, Yeah, remember this is only for Indian people, right? He's a foreigner, but he has an Indian visa, which is not easy to get, but he has been there for many years. So he also can build a business on 1st November. Okay, this person, although he's not Indian, he's Japanese in fact. Okay, clear. But New Skin say, right, this last category, if you haven't get, they say a bit no point. Very difficult to get. He say, why all the bureaucracy, I tell you, take a damn long time to approve one, and not easy to approve. Sarah also say, Sarah, you know, right? If I'm not wrong,
Difficult.
Okay. Yeah, so New Xin said the same thing. The last route actually can don't bother Very difficult. It take a while. It take a while to get applications. Then it's like wow. Then you wait for all your downline cannot sponsor by people. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's the 4. Okay, so then out of these 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 category, right? Who can start building tomorrow or today? Now you can. That means I can sign already. Okay, even now after my session can sign already. Who? Okay. Second one. Okay, which is non-resident Indian national, which is so-called PR. And PR, not only in Singapore, as long as this PR, Indian, right? Indian PR, in any parts of the world where New Skin is operating, ex-China, exclude China, where New Skin is operating, can start the business. We can sponsor these people already, okay? Can build already. Okay, then you share the Indian opportunity. They will go and find fellow PR. Still cannot find Indian people because Indian people only can find 1st November. They find fellow PR, fellow OCI. That is the strategy. Okay, when you talk to them, you tell them they have this exclusive first mover advantage. 6 months or 5 months before the market open, they can start their recruitment of eligible people. Then when open, right, I tell you, they're going to sign a lot of people on that day. Okay, on 1st November. Okay, so clear. So that is PR. Okay, next is citizens, overseas citizen of India. Means let's say a Singapore citizen or a UK citizen. Okay, somehow that means a citizen, the Indian okay, but can get already have OCI. Okay, like Julie, like Natasha. Okay, and good news. Okay, New Skin is working with an agency. Okay, who is very good at applying OCI one. Because New Skin expect a lot of people want to be OCI after we share the business opportunity, right? So New Skin has tied with an agency. Okay, the news will be announced soon, okay, where it will speed up the OCI application. Meaning, after you share the business opportunity with your Indian so-called Indian client, I mean Indian prospect who is not a PR but a citizen, for example, right? But can actually likely will get the OCI card approved, go through this agency very fast compared to your normal route. Of course, also must pay money. By the way, normal route also must pay money. Julie, do you remember how much you paid? Right? Is it a lot of money in the first place?
I can't remember. I did mine in Thailand actually. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. We're not talking about like $1,000 kind, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not that. Maybe 400-500.
Okay, 400-500 Sing dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So new scheme one probably about the same price or slightly higher than market, because why? We get it very fast. Okay. So good news. So you see, they expect when an Indian hear about this opportunity, they want to come in already. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that is OCI. Okay. Then of course PIO same. Like I say, you shouldn't find a lot of PIO. Is like almost obsolete already. Okay. So these two category of people we can so-called go after. Clear. We can actually sign up already. Okay. Now they're talking to me on the Zoom. You can think of anyone you can talk and sign up already. Okay. So you see, then they share this. One of the session they share this. You know, overseas Indian, okay, ex-China, 20 million. You count. Okay, Australia 1.2, Europe 5.6, US how much? Kena block. Wait, let me see. US 8.3, Southeast Asia 4 million. So total about 20 million. This 20 million, as long as they are in a country with new skin operation, you can sponsor them. Okay, WhatsApp lah, Zoom lah, whatever, right? Spread the word. Julie, if you have your Indian network, spread the word out. Say you're looking for people like that for a big opportunity. Okay, a lot of people for us to tap. Okay, you all think about it. Okay, yeah. So these people could be even OCI, right? Okay, that means Indian overseas. Okay, next. The exciting part already. Okay, so what is global growth pool? You all have to listen properly. This one, okay? So you see, India, right, is a totally different system. A bit like China. That means actually they cannot do 6 level 5%. That means so-called MLM. They cannot go 6 level 5%, but behind actually is 6 level 5%. Okay, some of you all may know what I'm talking about. Okay, China is the same. It's like it's to the Chinese government or to the Indian government, it's like a very old school direct sales. That means you sell something, you get commission, but that you cannot like recruit and then get that means you get a lead bonus and things like that, right? Okay, so but it's under the table behind in the system. Okay, is run 5 levels, 6 level 5%. Actually, all the other MLM also like that one. Just to let you know, you are not doing something like not say illegal lah. I mean, it's like just that to comply with the government thing lah. But I think I tell you, which MLM is 1 level 1. Don't have lah. Okay clear. This part clear Okay. So of course when we sponsor Indian people, right? Okay, we will also we if we sponsor, then we don't get lead from the team. Then do for what, right? So the lead bonus for our Indian so-called downline, right, is called global growth pool. This is the lead bonus. So it's like our 6.5%, but they call it global growth pool, and it's paid outside India. It's paid in SG. Let's say you bill for SG. In this case, let's say bill from UK. It's UK new scheme pay that brand rep who owns the Indian eligible 6 level 5%, but it's called global growth pool. So yeah, because basically Indian government don't want money flowing out. But this case is like, we do some creative accounting. We call it global growth pool. So it's actually lead bonus. So clear? If not, I build India business for what? Of course, it's to get lead bonus. Am I right? Okay, clear? Okay, so now you see this picture. Okay, so let's say, okay, once they use UK as an example, of course, you can just put, let's say now we are SG. Okay, so you see, this is non-Indian. Okay, non-Indian. Okay, let's say we just say SG. SG, non-Indian. Okay, me. Okay, let's say me. Okay, the white color is me. Then I bring in a PR, Indian PR or OCI. That means a Singapore citizen but OCI. Okay, because this group of people will qualify under Indian eligible, correct? Which, like I said, I can sponsor now if I know anyone. Agree? Okay, okay, so this person now can start building the business, right? Start sponsoring people, start consuming products, start selling products, of course, they will definitely look for PR lah, fellow PR like them. Or can they look for Chinese also? Of course can lah. They look for Chinese like building a normal new skin business ma, right? Then they ask the Chinese to look for Indian and then blah blah blah. So this opportunity is not only for Indian, but of course Indian has got this slight advantage. If you ask me lah, if I'm an Indian today, I will be super excited lah. Or later you'll see why also. Okay. Later, after this, in this page, you'll know why Indians should be very excited lah. Okay. So they treat this like a normal new business and start building it. Okay, talk to Chinese, of course, talk to India to share the Indian story, right? Also can share the Indian story to Chinese people, right? Yeah, okay, clear. Okay, then come 1st November, what happened? You see the same color? Same color means same person, okay? Which means in 1st November, right? 1st November, India open, right? This same person, my this downline for which is a PR, who is an India eligible, right? This Indian, right? Or OCI, right? He will open, he will be able to open an IN account. Listen properly, open, not convert. So this is the new thing in New Skin, never happened before. New Skin in the past, right, is merged one. That means once you want to change to that country, right, the SG account will become IN. Am I right? Last time is like that. You cannot hold two country one. Nobody in New Skin now can hold two country. Okay, only India can. And only the Indian eligible. Walao, it's like, oh my God. Okay, this is where they have the slight advantage. Let me explain why. Okay, so when India open, okay, this SG person has an SG account, remain the same, okay, but can open an Indian account, IN, and start sponsoring the Indian national. Okay, start sponsoring the Indian national, okay, in India, and of course, all those S-Pass people working in Singapore. Correct or not? Now S-Pass cannot touch because S-Pass is Indian national Agree? Clear? So anybody who is Indian, okay, he has to use his IN account. So he built his entire India business using his IN account. But at the same time, because the SG account is still a valid account, okay, it's still a valid account, okay, he can use the SG account to build as per normal. Bring in a Singaporean, bring in a Malaysian, bring in an Indonesian. Julie, you have this advantage that I don't have. Do you understand? You hold multiple accounts. You have the best of both worlds. You can play India. You can go to India. You can still sponsor like now, normal. India, you understand, Julie? Okay. So this is the advantage the Indian PRs and the OCI have over us non-Indians. Hold two account and then you can. But of course, you have when you want to hold the same account, you have to go by the Singapore compensation rule the same thing You have to do your the 6 level 5% as per normal because here we call lead So you will have 2 lead. Your 1 lead coming from your Singapore account where the lead come from Singapore, from Malaysia, from Indonesia, and the rest of the world. Am I right? And then another lead coming from the so-called the India account. Okay, clear? Okay, so right, for us, the white color one, this me, remember? This white color. So, okay, clear at this point, okay? So for me, the white color one, okay, I also earn lead, of course. If not, I do for what? If not, why I go and look for PRs? Why I sponsor PR in, right? Okay, so we as are not Indian, right? Because we are the upline of a so-called Indian eligible who then also have an IN account, right? His entire IN lead bonus, okay, is called Global Growth Pool for us. Clear? Okay, that means it's like the 6 level 5% is packaged into Global Growth Pool for our India. Then of course, if this SG person also have their Singapore lead, of course the usual things run. Okay, clear? Okay, so that's why I say, some people say, hey, Dad, I build Indian market for what? Of course, for this, of course. And you do know it's a new market. It's a ground floor opportunity. You're gonna have a lot of people hungry for success and pump going on it. Want to do the business, because why? Because with New Skin is a very atas premium brand. You come in new brand, there will be this excitement to join us, right? And we are packaging ourselves as a premium brand, with technology and things like that. And there's a rise of middle class with education level, high education level. They will understand what is New Skin about. Okay, so your people in India will just keep driving. Whether you are, frankly, once you groom that few leaders, they will drive the Indian market already. You think about it. Even you don't want it to grow, also cannot, because you must understand. Okay, I go back to here. That's why you have about 20 million to tap into, right? Not only Singapore, right? Okay. Do you know when India open, right? All those Indian national, they cannot join like that. They have to join who? They have to join those people who already start building as an Indian eligible before 1st November, right? That's why you have to be a BR, okay? Julie, maybe never attend my talk, you don't know. You must be a BR. That means you have to be a BR before 1st November because only BR you must be BR, then you can tap into the Indian market. So when India open, right, all these nationals Indian national, they have to join who? Because day one, of course they have to join you, lor. They have to join the PR and the OCI. You know how big this opportunity is, that's why the strategy is sponsor as many PRs, as many OCI in your team, right? Before 1st November and make them BR, right? When the market open, these people will be sponsoring all the people that's waiting for 1st November in India. Okay? Clear? And you all have this 5 months head start because you can start now. Okay? To grab people, because you don't talk, other people talk, they sign this person up, you cannot touch already, right? Okay, okay, next. Okay, next. Okay, this one, another good thing. Very good, very good. Okay, some of you already know lah. I mean, when you all met me before this. Okay, so founders program. Okay, remember we said that this founders program. Okay, remember in the initial days, early days, the founders program is what? The founders program is for the first year of India launch, right? Okay, first year of India launch, they will take out 1 to 2% of the total revenue. Then this 1 to 2% will be shared among all the so-called India founder, so-called, okay? Only for the first year, okay? And then, of course, proration, and you have to start with minimum 10,000. Anyway, less than 10,000 also no point. So you have to have minimum 10,000 GSV onwards, and then must be a Ruby. Then you can tap into this 1 to 2%. So some people will lose, some people will miss out on this founders program. Am I right? Okay. And now, you know what happened? They changed the founders program already. No longer so complicated. Okay, so what's the founders program now? Simply, during the pre-launch period, double it. What is pre-launch? So the pre-launch period, so it's no longer first year revenue, it's pre-launch period. That means from November, 1st November till we mass launch, which is like I said, likely June, about 6-7 months. Okay, only this period, right? All your leadership bonus, the lead bonus, ×2. So much easier, so much simpler, and so much more fair for people who are not big leaders. Okay, the earlier route, right? Actually, the big leaders will gain the most. But how people who don't do 10K or even do 10K, like not a big volume, actually you don't get a big part of the pie. This one, very fair. You do little, you also get ×2. You do a lot, get ×2. But like those big leaders, right? They actually, but to me it's more fair. Everybody gets something. Agree? Oh, I don't know whether you agree. I think it's more fair. Means okay, if you're supposed to earn $100 lead bonus during the pre-launch, okay, you earn 200. Simple. For founder on top of the normal sharing and building bonus. Okay. Then, okay. And then last time, right, we thought founders only for PRs and the OCI, because we thought founders must be under them must be so-called Indian national, right? So nothing to do with us. I remember I did the talk, and then I think Chris remember, right? This property agent, not property, the business owner say, hey, then the founder program not for me, I do for what? Then I told him got lead bonus take, which is still there, it's called Global Both Pro. Okay. Now the good news is, right, We can be founder also. Okay, we can be founder also. Okay, so talking about this. Okay, sorry talking about this let me go back to okay. I finished the founder first. Okay, so we can be founder too. Last time we thought we all Chinese no, cannot be founder. Can be. Why? You look at this chart here. Okay, so this one they put SG. You see Okay, so if I have a G1 who is an India eligible, right? Which I sponsor now. Then after that, of course, they become IN in 1st November, right? Okay, because they become IN in 1st November means I own a first level Indian person, no? You all see or not? So I am a founder too. So just now I mentioned the global growth pool, right? The global growth pool, I also times 2. Oh my God. We also times 2. The upline also times 2. Clear? Last time we thought we don't have one, only Julie. So that means only Julie can be founder, for example. Because only Julie under her will have an Indian national. But no, you look at now because it's like you have to open an Indian account, right? On top of the SG account. So I do have an Indian IN account under me, so I'm a founder. So I also get double lead during the pre-launch. 1st November till mid-2026. I can tell you, this can be a lot of money, right? Because like I say, when the new market is launched, it's very hot. New Scene going to do a lot of marketing activities. All the major city, Calcutta, Mumbai, they're going to run promotion, marketing, promotion, New Skin coming in, that kind of thing. There will be a lot of buzz. That's why I say you wait until then, you come in too late already. Now, go and build all your PRs and then they go and spread the word, wait for me to come. Clear? Okay, So then of course, then in India also, right? They as long as you sponsor someone, okay, sponsor someone in your G1, right? Make the G1 become a BR because only BR then you got lead bonus take, right? You also take double lead. So not only you that means as long back in India, right? If you create a BR, okay, during the pre-launch period, also double lead, the whole market will be very excited one during this double lead, during this founders promotion. Okay. Okay, clear. Okay, now I go back to just now. I forgot to say an important point. Okay, let me go back to this one. Okay, this one very important. You all must take note or whatever. Just now I mentioned we all can earn. Okay, this one you all see. It must be Ruby Plus. Don't happy too early, but also good lah. Because we are all EBP here, right? So this one we can earn only if we are Ruby Plus. But India, okay, Gold can already. Okay, Gold can already because Gold means you have a downline, right? You have a downline means you got lead bonus take, Okay, so but in SG, that means we are non-Indian, okay, Indian Gold can already, okay, non-Indian, like us, we have to be Ruby. Do you see Ruby Plus? Ruby Plus, then you can earn the double lead during the founders book during the so-called pre-launch. Okay, clear? Important. So of course, we're supposed to be Ruby Plus one. So if you drop your leg, fight back your leg. That's why I love new team structure is always encouraging us to build team one. Okay? Okay, Okay, now I go back to the global goal pool. I forgot to say a very important thing. You saw this, right? Go, as long as go brand red, right? Because go brand red means you got lead bonus take, am I right? Go means you have a downline breakaway where you have the lead bonus to take, am I right? Okay, Okay? Which means for you, and then don't forget you have a team, right? You have a team, like for me, I got my team, and then my team are sponsoring all the Indian people, am I right? Okay. As long as I have one G1 downline, one G1 India eligible in my team, right? I can take the global growth pool of all my entire organization Indian network. Just need to have one G1 personally sponsored. Okay, personally sponsored Indian eligible or Indian downline, because when 1st November means they will convert, they will have a separate Indian account, right? This one very, very important. Why? That's why I always like New Scene complain. They don't let people, I know some people is only ask their downline to drive. They themselves don't lead by example. Hey, go and find Indian people. Then they themselves never find. If you don't find, sorry, your downline find. Okay, if you don't have at least one G1, sorry, the entire Indian global growth pool, you got nothing to do with you. Just like in Singapore, when we don't do our 2,000 points, you do Your downline do how many volume? Sorry, you get nothing. You all know, right? 2,000 for 2.5, 3,000 for full lead. So this is something like that. So don't just ask your people to go and sponsor Indian people. You yourself must own at least one. You just own one can already. The entire organization, you can take the global pool. Not difficult if you ask me, am I right? But I have to tell you all first. Later, just keep driving your people. You yourself don't have a G1 Indian. Okay, clear, this one very important. I forget just now. Too excited about the founders program already. Because the founder program can be quite, you all know, right? New market opening, everybody excited one. Wow, you can see a lot of money coming. That's why I say, for us, right, so for some of us, I think we drive this well, 3 to 5 years really can hit our COE and maybe hit our COE at least. Don't say retire. 1 million not enough to retire Singapore. Okay, so next. So next is I do have some people tell me, our product so expensive leh. Even India middle class may find our product expensive. Okay, just to let you all know, if you remember my talk, right? I say China 2007 when we open, everybody said the same thing. New Skin Gold China will die because our product very expensive. Okay, but in case you all don't know, okay, when we go into a market, right, the price of the product actually will be priced like quite based on the country, the currency rate, and then of course the inflation, and also the other products in the market. You all know, right? You all know this, right? Even for now, right? So same thing, but India even better in the sense that okay, India is a special market, everything will be made in India. Important, Indian market, everything made in India, which is the good strategy. Why? Because we have to set up factory there, we have to set up warehouse there, we have to set up maybe even R&D center, or maybe we have a third R&D in India. Okay, why? Actually, this is very good for New Skin to want to put, because when we set up factories and warehouse, right, we'll employ a lot of Indian people, right? So touch wood, if some company makes some mistake, because direct sales very strict in India, or our distributor makes some mistake. That's what happened in China, remember? Our distributor make some mistake, and then we cannot find by the Chinese government, but we cannot never kick out, because we already have employed so many Chinese in New Skin, so many New Skin people in China and in our employee, right? So China government will not anyhow kick you out unless you make something very serious. So same for India, very smart move to manufacture everything in India, but under New Skin, so-called quality like Apple also made in India and China. Y'all know, right? Apple phone, okay? So, and because of this, because India has one of the cheapest labor force, and now don't have to ship the product from US to India, right? We are able to price at the price point. When I show you the next slide, your eyes will fall out. Your eyes will fall out. There will be four price category. Basically, right, we have products for everyone in India, even the super low income. Okay, but if you ask me, the super low income also cannot afford our last tier. But okay, let me show you the next slide. So in case any of your downline or any of your process say, hey, no matter what, even in middle class cannot afford your H-Lock series. Okay, but you'll be shocked. Let me show you how much is our H-Stock series in India when we launch. Okay, you all see this product portfolio? So we have 4 categories of product. The very first one is we call premium luxury, which is our H-Lock series, our premium. That means all the good, now the bad, all the critical study, blah, 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 blah. But also made in India. Okay? You look at the price. Scary, right? $25 to $50. So let's say, okay, $50 most expensive. Convert back to Singapore, how much? $80. Wow, one H-Lock R square, $80. In the rest of the world, where can find? Nobody in the rest of the world sell an R square for $80. Am I right, Sarah? Sarah know all the price over the world. I know, She buy her products from Taiwan, from Malaysia.
Yeah. Super cheap.
Super cheap, right?
PV also the same,
Look, they don't go by PV already. Because in this closed market, right? You know why we have PV? Is for them to convert back to calculate commission one. Because it's a closed market, right? So their com is based on the actual price one. India is a very interesting market. That one don't have to go to the detail. That one is like, when the market open, then we'll say. Okay. So you see, you can see new skin is really want to go in with a bang one. Okay, next the Prestige range, which is our new skin, non-age lock and Pharmanex. Okay, non-age lock, but Pharmanex new skin are non-age lock. So the top is all the Pharmanex age lock and the skincare age lock. Okay, it's the Prestige range. Also, wow, also you see the price, Okay, then the third one is called Prestige. Prestige, not Prestige, then Prestige. Okay, this one Julie will be very excited. Okay, later I'll share with you why. Our Sereno range, this is only for the Indian market. We specially created this range called Sereno Professional. I don't know whether it's an Indian word lah. Okay, so this is the third one. And then the last one, the cheapest one, you can see the price range, less than $10. You see or not? 5 to less than $18, okay? Some of y'all are familiar. Y'all see the picture, y'all know, right? What product is that? Chris, can you see from the picture? The last one.
Yeah, the what brand? S1.
That's roll on.
Raw.
Not Roll On, our Ski-On series, which is in Indonesia, in Philippines, in all the
Malaysia
low-income country, we have this range. So this range also going into India. Okay? Yeah, so we are actually going after all the different class. That's why you're not excited, man. Because they'll be hungry. So it's like, we could be really, with the money keep coming, we sleeping on the money coming like that. Because the Indian dollar all working very hard. Because new market, Because it's like do you realize it's like a ground floor opportunity? If you always say, I want to be a 001, this is your 001, no? Right, Julie, you're the 001. Because you go in, you start building before the market open. So when market open, you're the 001 to sponsor in a downline from India, right? Then, but I am the upline of a 001. You think about it. Exciting, right? We are talking about a lot of money, if you look at it. Okay, so let me share a little bit on the product. Okay, see, so the new skin range, right, is, you see this one, so the segment is going after at home. This is what I feel is for the middle class and the affluent. Okay, target audience, all the beauty consumer. Okay, so this is our new skin series. I mean, still under the new skin branding. Okay, new skin branding. Okay, but you realize there's no age lock. So this is the second tier one. This is the second tier one, not the first tier also. Second tier. So the first tier is for the maybe middle class or maybe affluent. Okay, then this one. Okay, the next one, the third, the Prestige. Julie will be excited. Why? It's exactly what Julie is doing in Singapore. The Sereno range is to go after the salons in India. And apparently, recently, there's a lot of people in India opening salon, beauty salon. Okay, this range is what we call salon grade. So we are going after salon. So it's considered professional range. Okay, so can you imagine, you target people in India want to open salon then they use this product. There will be a constant renewal of product because they open business they open shop they must sell things right? They cannot take their own sweet time to do. Am I right, Jonathan? They got rental they got regular customer so they can just change the product range to this Sereno, the Atas brand from USA, new skin, that kind of thing. Okay, so this Sereno range is for the salon people. So we can also go after salon. I don't know one of you, I can't remember who tell me someone is going to open salon in India. Who Is it Chris? I don't know who already. So tell this person, wait for new skin go in. Why you going to open salon now? Okay.
It's Nana.
Nana, okay. Okay. So I don't know who. One of y'all tell me. Okay, so this is a salon grade. Okay, salon grade. Okay, so let me just so now question and answer. I try my best to answer. I cannot answer, I go and find out. Okay, so I'm ready to say, right? The only thing that I disappointed is Prism cannot get on 1st November because it's so easy to create a Indian BR by 1st November. Am I right? I thought, they can buy already, but likely not so soon. But Prism is definitely going to India. But like Derek say, should not be 1st November because there's a shortage in the world. They have to fulfill to those people like Singapore, like got the qualification program for early access one. So no way they can let Indian people buy one because a lot of people like India. Okay, but everything else is better. Do you realize? I thought I got no founders program. I have. Okay, as long as I'm a Ruby, I can earn double lead of my entire Indian network. Okay, under me. 6th generation deep lah, of course. Okay. Then of course, the global both pool also, right, are also exciting, right? But of course, that one you need to be you need to have a G1 under you lah to get the whole organization global growth pool. Okay, global growth pool is paid once a month like our lead bonus. Okay,
I want
and the
to
money is coming in from Singapore. So it's Singapore new scheme pay one. It's not coming out from India, but they calculate based on your Indian sales. So when India start, right, you have Indian people, you have 2 lead bonus. One is the normal lead bonus, one is called global growth pool in your stable account.
do the global growth pool, does it follow the 5 level 6%, or they just add up everything?
Okay, basically India, right, they are still so-called ironing out the comp plan, but they will be a more simplified one. Okay, instead they will try to make it very simple for the new market lah. Okay, so basically, right, you like what the guy in the training say, right? They say just take it that is how many level the lead. Okay, no 6 also got 5 or 4. You feel me? No, it's like you know, it may not be the full 6 level 5%, but they will work out the leadership bonus. Okay.
Yeah, like for example, currently, like for example, you are EBP, then you take 3 level. You must be brand director, then you take the 4th level.
Yes.
So for India, didn't follow this structure lah.
You see, because they say Ruby Plus can earn already, ma. That's why I say it could be slightly different. Means as long as Ruby Plus, right, the lead okay, that means if any breakaway you can just earn. But like I said, they sure got limit one. But you see, don't have to go into the detail first, because I can tell you, they also don't know. Right? They never say. I watched the whole thing, they never say. They just say, right, India will be a special closed market where don't even have PV one. There's no PV one because it's currency. It's a closed market. So when they say how many percentage paid, right, it's 5% on the, for example, the currency on the Indian rupee. Don't have to. PV is for them to convert back to, the different currency, convert back to the common denominator for new scheme to calculate commission. You know, right? That's what PV is for, because it's global.
But Jerry, you're saying that those Indian brand rep, right? They don't have PV. Then how about those Indian foreigners, right? That's like those OCI guys, right? Like Julia, like for instance, let's say my downline. So they also must have PV, ma. Then how do they calculate the foreign commission?
Let's say this OCI, your OCI actually have 2 account, remember?
Yeah.
Person will keep your SG account. SG nothing changed, PV still go by PV but the India one all go by the currency. Then whatever money they will just earn the lead bonus.
So in this case, he will have 2 types of commission, right?
Yeah, 2 types of commission.
That means from a single sales, he will get a lead bonus from India in the India account as well as a SG account.
Anyway, lead bonus is only for breakaway, right? Correct? Clear?
Okay, of course.
You can never earn the splitting and sharing.
Yeah, of course, because from breakaway, from
right?
the India breakaway, right? The India breakaway, so you get a lead bonus, right? So then his own SG account, does he still get a com there? Because since he got India account, right? He got commission from his India account.
Okay. Anyway, just let you know, India volume, all these cannot be put together one. It's 2 separate. It's like 2 separate system. It's only for people like Julie, for example. It's 2 separate system one. Ours only got one global growth pool coming for our India team lah.
So Julie as an OCI will have a India
IN,
right?
She will own an IN account where she can build and earn all the Indian currency. Okay,
correct.
She'll be paid in Indian currency because OCI will have a bank account in India. Okay, then her SG account, if she's still active, she earn the normal whatever she's earning now, nothing changed.
That means she won't. Okay, so she will just earn her Indian account in the Indian market lah.
Anything India means is paid to the Indian bank one.
Yeah. But since residing in Singapore, so her commission be paid in Singapore, right?
No. As long as IN, everything IN, all that's why I said the Indian government don't want money come out. So the for us, right? For us, because we are not Indian, so we call global go pool.
Oh,
Ours is paid in SG.
oh
Mine
okay,
will be
okay.
One is paid in
SGK lah.
Julie, one is paid in rupee.
Oh, okay,
Ours
okay.
is paid in SG.
But yeah, I see. Okay, okay.
Yes. Clear?
Okay,
Wow,
okay.
you know when I listened to I listened to two different sessions, you know, Derek sent me one, and then I got another one for another system. Yeah, of course, both say about the same thing. So that's why I compound. Because sometimes they also say a bit different thing. So to me, I only put together the thing that they say the same. Because at this point of time, but at least it's clearer than before already. Now it's quite clear already. Quite clear about the actual. Okay, whether there's sharing building lead sure have, but whether there's sharing and building in India we also don't know. Maybe only one only. It means one then after that lead. Okay so all these, but like I say, not important at this point of time, right? Because
So,
you just say this is what the usual, you know. Okay Julie, any question? You should be the most excited one here. If you ask me, your okay. So do you all realize, Jonathan, Chris, Sarah, okay, the rest of y'all, do you all realize that when we go into the market, right, we tell this PR do you if they're smart enough, they don't know that they have this very exclusive advantage. They can build two different markets, you know.
yeah, of course. That's
They can build the
for
normal
Julia,
way.
she can
You
build
can build the
international
walao,
market. Yeah,
because they hold two account.
yeah.
Hold two account, right? The Indians in India can only sponsor Indian, but they can sponsor Indian. They can sponsor the rest of the world. Oh my God, they are the biggest winner, you know. So you will share this with the OCI.
Yeah.
I give you another tip to make the PR feel that wow, they really exclusive. Okay, put it this way. Today, right? Okay, if okay, when India open, India open. Let's say I personally know Indian national. Okay, Chris, Jonathan, I see I know this Indian national. I cannot sponsor, you know. I have to give this person to my downline, to a PR to sponsor him. It's like some of this Indian PR, they get free downline from us. It's our network. That means I go and find one, but I cannot sponsor this person directly. I have to give you my downline.
Yeah, of course.
Oh
So you have to find a PR, Indian PR.
Correct. No, that's why I say some of the PR, you tell them, hey, you know some your mentor sometimes because they are Chinese, they find people have to put under you because they cannot bring them in. you understand? I can bring a PR, I can bring an OCR, but I still cannot bring a national. You must understand, right? But do I have like CK? Does CK have a lot of national with him?
Yeah, a lot.
CK every day see all the Indian national, but CK also cannot touch. So but they all know CK one. So CK had to plant them to his Indian PR. So his Indian PR builders got free downline from CK. No. Oh my God. That's why I say, the PR should be very excited. The OCR should be very excited.
Upline working for you.
I'm like recruit for you. Oh, CK. So I hold this session is so that y'all can start planning already. Don't wait already. The clock is ticking. Okay? Now already 30th, coming to 30th June already.
So Jerry, back to the founders promotion, right? Which is double the what? Double the
who
what?
is K? Who is K?
I don't know.
Oh. Who is K? Anybody know who is K? Oops. Got spy.
Huh?
Okay, never mind. Okay, come. K, please identify yourself in the chat.
Not Chris.
I don't know. Chris is Chris or Chris is here what?
I don't know.
What other question? Any other question? Hey, Julie, you got no question? You very clear? Oh, maybe K is Julie. Oh, okay. Maybe K is Julie. Okay, Sarah, got question? TC, got question?
Julie is SS.
Oh, SS. Okay. Then who is K? I also don't know. Suddenly coming up. But I was talking, I cannot see.
The Indian PR.
Who?
Secret.
This is only for EBP. You don't anyhow invite people in, Who Oh my God, got spy. Okay, anyway, so Clear or not? Okay, CK got question or not? CK should have question, right? Or very clear?
So in this case, PR is better than citizen.
Huh? What do you mean?
No, some
The
citizen has OCI ma.
If a citizen or OCI, they are like a PR, what?
Yeah, lor.
Oh,
Right? Because PR also can open SG account. Citizen already can open citizen account, what? But both of them, as long as the citizen got OCI, they are the OCI, the citizen is like a PR, put it this way.
so the good news today, the good news that I heard is I can also become a founder.
If you have a PR under you, lor. Because
Or
come November, they will have to have an IN account, and which means you own a Indian account, what? You earn an Indian national, lor.
no, I
IN
only if I have a PR. If I have an Indian OCI, then cannot, right?
also can, ma? Because the Indian OCI will also have an IN account. Have to 1st November, these OCI and PR will retain their SG account and then at the same time open an IN account, which is why we are founders. Because
Yeah, lah,
founders,
so in that
under
case, we
you,
can
you have
become
a
founder
IN.
also, right?
Say again.
I can be a founder also, right?
I already say, ma. You can be
Mm.
founder, lor.
That's the big change for tonight's presentation.
Yeah, well, that's the big change from what I heard earlier. That's
So-
why I
so,
this
okay.
session for y'all.
So Jerry,
Because
the founder itself, right? So say the market open up from November.
Hmm.
Let's say prior to November, you still haven't catch up with your Ruby yet, and then after November, so in December, let's say you catch up with your Ruby. So how do they calculate that part?
No, that's why I say you see what LinkedIn is trying to do, right? It's for y'all to go and build your team.
Before November.
Yeah, that means firstly you let you go. You must quickly go and find a G1 Indian PR if you don't have If
Yeah,
not, your team, wow, I tell you, you see, maybe you can't see your volume also. Wow, I tell you, you will be very chicken. Okay, that's why I tell you all now. Same thing. Then the founders program, right? Only for the first 7 months, right? If you're not EBP, also very chicken. You are also very, like you cannot get any, you can't get anything, you can't get you can't get the founders benefit.
So going back, so Jerry,
But the PR, do you realize the PR easier? The PR go can already.
Yeah. so go back to sense that Julia is not your G1, right? Julia is your G2, right?
I think G3.
G3, yeah. For me, I also have G3 G3 Indian.
No, cannot, lor. Let's say I don't have G1.
G3
I have to
OCI.
quickly create a G1 PR, lor. So that's why I hold this session for y'all, ma. Y'all don't, I know lah. Sometimes y'all just like to drive people to recruit, but you yourself don't recruit. Then you better recruit. You better bring in. Oh?
So because my G2 not active, G1 not active, so the G3 is active.
Huh? If not active, they will become a G1, right? Eventually, what are you talking?
Yeah, eventually, of course.
They'll drop, what?
Yeah, drop. They're just a brand affiliate. They're not BR, just a brand affiliate.
Okay, I must be BR,
Must
be BR on 1st November, then you can sponsor Indian people.
Okay.
The
OCI must be a BR by 1st November, before 1st November.
The Indian eligible people, so-called,
okay.
must be BR. That means for the opening, only BR can sponsor, ma. That's why I say, right, when India open, all the national in India, where is my BR? Where is my BR? We long, I mean, our downline lah.
Yeah.
Our downline lor. Then how many PRs and OCI you created as a PR on 1st November will determine how big you're going to enter India with, lor. Agree?
Yeah,
So we take our own sweet time, other people sponsor them away, lor. Right? A Chinese can also sponsor away my BR, leh. Because like I say, this opportunity not only for Indians, right? Agree?
Yep.
That's why I want to hold this session, because I feel maybe not all really get it that we should all be very excited, because ultimately, right, it's like, the people sponsor them already. If people know how to share the Indian story, well, I find it's like, can you imagine? Look, let's say a European UK Angmo, go and, because of social media and Facebook, go and sponsor a Singapore PR. I tell you, wow, chicken, man. Agree or not? Because they can do that, A UK citizen, Angmo, a Caucasian in UK, can use Facebook and talk to my Singapore PR. Agree or not? Social media. They have been blasting on social media now, looking for PR, looking for OCI. And it's public one, all this social media, right? Okay, so you all must be fast, like I say, and I think, like I said, after today's session, at least you have more ammunition to make a PR excited. Okay, and then of course, the usual stigma will come, some of us kena already, right? Heard Infosys very excited. Heard New Skin, it's okay, direct sales, Chris. you're going to handle, lor. Which is why I send you 2 videos, right? You can send the video to this kind of people, right? One is a dentist. I think I also sent Jonathan, right? One is a dentist who owns a dental clinic, and one is, both are business owner. One is an aesthetic clinic, ex-pharmacist. Why they okay, you not okay? You know, so some people, their stigma is unfounded one, if you ask me. Okay, they have to understand, direct sales is not new there. It has been there for 20 over years already. Anyway, there for 20. So the people there know, then a new big brand, atas brand, NYSE listed coming in. How can people not be accepted in India? Leh?
Infosys working.
Not doing well in
Infosys,
Herbalife, will they join New Skin or not?
Infosys working for us, man. Sorry, Infosys working for us. Sorry.
Not say working lah,
We
partnership.
employ them. We employ them.
Employ them. No,
Yeah,
don't say
lah, we
employ
employ
lah.
them.
Partnership. Don't say employ, partnership. They don't need us there. We need them actually.
Oh, lah, they more like New Skin pay a lot of money to them, man.
Yeah, of course. Exclusive, is
Yeah,
exclusive.
lah, a lot of money to them, man.
Oh, so like CK actually saw, I talked to an Indian in Batam, right? Oh, CK, remember? What's his name? Forget his name already. Oh, Prati, I can't remember his name. Anyway, I talked to this Indian, when I said Infosys, he very excited. Okay, so I'm going to test this Indian. I told CK, I said, I'm not going to follow up with him. I give him my name card. Okay, he seems excited when I share Infosys, everything, right? Then I see whether he will contact me or not. If he contact me, means I got him already. I purposely not going to contact him. Yeah, I 高姿态 test market, see got people excited or not. Oh, CK, okay, so any question? No question, I will stop the recording. Wow, so long, the recording. Wait,